E.J. Manuel with a career night, throwing the ball for 380, running for 102. He did everything in this game, and especially in the second half.
Especially in the second half. I mean, this is a game that got away early from Florida State, but E.J. Manuel really showed his maturity. Last year, he was a starter for the first time. This year, really, I think, showing that he has command of Jimbo Fisher's offense, made really consistent decisions. 27 of 35, a couple scores. He didn't throw an interception, and I think more than anything, he put his team in a position to be able to come back from a 31-21 deficit in the second half. Huge numbers, and he ran for over 100 yards. Pretty good night.
Exactly. A huge night for him. Now, Mark Stoops in the defense. Remember now, Clemson led this football game by 14 points, 28-14, and the defense had to start stopping them, and they did.
It was almost like one of those games where you watch the first half and you think, okay, Taj Boyd's going to be able to match the numbers that E.J. Manuel put up, and then all of a sudden the Florida State defense made some adjustments. I think more than anything, we'll have to talk to Mark, but I think he motivated them. I don't think it was as much as changing his scheme or philosophy. They just played with a different energy. The crowd got into the game. Next thing you know, it was 3 and out. After 3 and out, a turnover, and they were getting the ball back to E.J. Manuel. They controlled both sides of the line of scrimmage in the second half, and they got on a roll. If there's one thing to learn about this Florida State team is when you get them down, don't think that the game is over, because they can score 7 and then 14 and then 21 in a hurry.
Some of the other big stories. I was really surprised that Oklahoma lost at home to Kansas State.
Well, we knew coming in that Colin Klein would have to make some plays. I'm sure he was able to put his team just in that typical Bill Snyder position of it's never pretty, but they make the plays that they have to win at the end. But to go into Norman says a lot, not just about maybe we learned something about Oklahoma. They had -3 in the turnover margin, but it said a lot about Colin Klein and Bill Snyder. They came close last year. Maybe they're ready to take that next step.
And here come the Irish.
That's right. Notre Dame with a big win over Michigan. They moved to 4-0. Start to look at their schedule. If you're a Notre Dame fan, there's reason for a lot of optimism.
Yeah, they get a week off now, and then they'll draw Miami in Chicago. So beware the Irish. They're moving into that discussion about a possible BCS game this year. Great day in college football.